It seems like there's some lessons that were good and did hold true for a certain amount of time. Are there any of those lessons that kind of stick out to you where you kind of had to unlearn it to get bigger?
You have to say no quite a bit, which at first I said yes all the time. So I learned to say no. I mean, now that's a big part of what I do. And so if I don't want to take a meeting or show up on something, it's a no. Or if it's going to be a late night and I need to be at work early in the morning, it's going to be a no. Where in my 20s and 30s, I would take that all day long. I'd have to say, as far as a business goes, though, like, you just want the community to know you. Like, that's the biggest thing. Whereas, at first I was pulling people in, now people are pulling me in. That's been a kind of a game changer for us, meaning we're the local expert. So whereas before I would have to go drop off cards at real estate offices or whatever, now the realtors are calling me for help on something. Like 20 years ago, if you told me that would happen, I'd tell you, there's no way.
And has the way that you define success, has that changed at all for you?
Yeah, definitely. I mean, it's based on, I want my team to be successful, not just me personally. So I really, really look out for them, and I want them to be successful and happy, because we deal with a lot of stuff. And I mean, the calls that insurance agencies get are just, they're so bad sometimes. And we're the punching bag, right? You can't call Verizon and talk to someone and actually go down and see them. You're talking to someone in India, whereas here, or if you can get through here, they actually can get a hold of us. It has changed. I mean, look, there's financial success, there's emotional success, there's all, you can define it how you want, but I really want them to be successful.
I'm not even on the team anymore, and you still have my back. So I think that rings true. It seems like there's been a lot of changes just in general for like being an insurance agent, right? And even like your first 10 years looks different than the second 10 years in the business. But what do you think the future of agency looks like? What do you have to be successful going forwards, maybe for the next 10 years?
Yeah, or let's take it out 20. I mean, I remember being on a plane when I was interviewing, and it was a Time magazine article about the year 2000 and what businesses are going away, and we were on it. Insurance agents and realtors, there's no need for them. And so we'll have self-driving cars by 2010, and there won't be auto insurance and all that stuff. So be careful what you listen to. That's one thing I have to say, because as long as you have value, I think we will be relevant. Now, if you don't have value, we're not going to be relevant. So it's like, how can you bring value to the consumer? How can we bring value to, our carrier? That's the kind of going to be the driving force there. And as long as, and they've tried it without us. Look, we tried selling life insurance online. How did that work out, right? Like, there's certain things that you cannot do without us. And I think people really they do want that person when they get in a car accident. I always tell customers, we're number 2. Your house is on fire, you call the fire department, then you call us. You call the police, then you call us. Why in the world would you want to call an 800 number during that?
Yeah, you're stuck on the side of the road, or it's your worst day, and all you've got's a 1-800 number and a prayer.
Right.
So
yeah. Crystal balling, though, because I do see bigger agencies. I see micro agencies under larger agencies, because it does cost a lot of money. I mean, it is so expensive with rent, overhead, everything that you have to take. If you have storefronts like I do, it's very expensive. But I think you'll see new guys scale it faster than I did, which is great. And I think as long as guys like us don't take our foot off the pedal, you'll see us continue to succeed.
And I mean, you always said, even years ago, like, if you do want to do really well, if you want to last, you've got to be a big agent now. Like, the cost of acquisition is going up. You've got to have that economies of scale behind you. Otherwise, it's not going to happen. The small agency is not going to be a thing.
It financially, you can't take care of team and pay rent while doing it.
Well, I'll leave you with this one final question, Jeremy. What do you want your legacy in this business to be?
Man, that's a good one. I would like it to be like we helped a tremendous amount. And here, I'll actually rewind. My grandfather was a stage agent. And at the time, it was relatively big, probably 2,000, 3,000 cars, something like that. And his daughter came to me probably 15 years ago. Multi-millionaire, huge house, everything. Said, I just want you to know why I came here is because your grandfather handled a death claim when my dad died. And she was a little girl, came over to the house, handled it. Those are the things, I'm getting chills while talking about it. Those are the kind of things that are important. So if I imagine that story, and if we can replicate that 1,000 times or 100 times, whatever the number is over my career, we've done a good job.